Hi, welcome back to Automotive Solutions. Today I've got a Nissan 350Z 2005 with the 3.5 litre V6. I did a air conditioning regas at a customer's request on this for poor cooling. Recovered 400 grams of gas and refilled with 550, so it's down slightly, but when I tested it after regassing I noticed the pressures were climbing on the refrigerant gauges, and looked at the cooling fans. One was spinning very slowly and the other one wasn't spinning at all, so I stopped there and investigated the cooling fans. So back with it today. Just going to get the Pico on the fans just to see what current they're drawing, and we'll have a look, see what we find. So I've got my little launch tool here, which has got the bi-directional controls for the Nissan for the both cooling fan speeds. I've got a amp clamp set up on, I think it's the low speed of one of the fans, and with a Pico on there. So I'll just activate the fan, see what we get, see what we hear. So on the Pico, that fan's not running. That fan's stationary. But the one next to it is rotating very lazily, and I can hear it rumbling away. Let me try. I'm not recommending to put fingers in, but give it a little flick. That one starts, really rotates very slowly and then stops. Another little flick, rotates very slowly and stops. Just pause that, see if we caught that. Oh no, I've got too long a time base, I'll have to do it a little bit shorter than that. Let's have a look. Oh no, I did catch it on there, sorry. Right, so yeah, so the fan kicked in, initial rush up to about 17.5 amps, and then dropped straight out, built up again, dropped down. So pretty sure that fan has had it, that one. And the other one doesn't sound great, it's running very slowly. I'll just flick this one again. Yeah, it just doesn't want to carry on running, that one. I'll turn that off. I'll just reconnect my amp clamp to the low speed fan on the other side. Okay, back with the amp clamp on fan number 2. Just activate that. There we go. And there's our waveform, which is dropping down, dropping right down to 0 there. If you listen to that fan, you can hear it. You can hear it's very laboured. It's probably running about a fifth of the speed it should be, just looking at it. So we've got a couple of fans, pretty common on Nissans anyway, fan failure. So customer wants to go for an upgrade to a performance fan. So I'll get that fitted and be back in a minute. Fans are out. Little tip to help getting these out. There's a support bracket for the coolant reservoir which bolts on down here, and if you take that out it gives the cooling fans a little bit more room to get out, and also I undid this support bracket for these cooler lines here just so they had a little bit more, because it was pretty tight. Clamped off the hoses, and the radiator still full up to the bottom of the neck, so hopefully minimise the bleeding. And I shall just get the new fans. Be back in a second. So gone for Mishimoto, which is a well-known worldwide aftermarket performance upgrade company, and the fans in the lovely aluminium shroud, they do look quality items, and they retain the OEM style plugs as well, so should be plug and play. I'll get installed and then we'll test it out afterwards. Okay, got the fans in, going a lot easier than the older one because they're a much slimmer design. So there's the fans there. There you go, Mishimoto. I've got the amp clamp on one of the feeds to the low speed, so let's just see what happens here. You can hear already the difference. Turn it off. Hopefully you can hear the difference. You can hear the air getting forced through those radiators now. So old fans definitely knackered. Out of interest, I rang Nissan for a price on the original fans. Pair of fans, £940 plus VAT. Mishimoto performance aftermarket, £189. So bit of a no-brainer really. Apparently these are the only thing that these have slightly against them is a little bit noisier, but this is quite a noisy car anyway. The exhaust is quite throaty on it, so it makes a little bit of noise. But if you can live with a little bit extra noise under the bonnet, then save yourself £800–900. Right, let's just do a just quick capture with the scope. So much more even, and we're drawing 6-ish amps fairly consistently all the way through. So big difference from the original fans. They were definitely knackered. So I think that's it. Call that one a fix. Just get this put back together. Well pleased with the little launch. Everything I've used it for so far, it's succeeded. Great for bi-directional controls. Possibly put a link for this in the description below. And what else have I used? It might be useful. Well, obviously the picoscope is handy, gives you a bit of info. But yeah, I'll put a link for the the launch, and actually I'll put a link for the Mishimoto as well, because they're worth checking out. They do other stuff other than cooling fans. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you found it interesting. There'll be more videos coming, so subscribe to the channel, hit like, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye now.